Thanks for joining us here today. We're going to talk about making changes today because you know what? We have to make changes in our lives every day. If we come across as the same person we are every single day, we're that same person. How are we making changes in our lives that are going to actually benefit us? I mean, benefit you not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally. Changes are a given, and most of the time in research, people are afraid to make changes. But changes are a power in ourselves, and they are a power that comes deep inside of our knowing, of our being, in one's self. When you're willing to make changes, when you're willing to step out of the marketplace and say, hey, this is who I am, this is who is part of me, this is what I'm doing, this is everything about me. Hold on a second, I've got this silly thing going on. Sorry about that. I had a glitch there. I don't know what happened. But when you're willing to say, okay, I have to make changes in my life. I have to do different things that I'm doing right now. I have to look in the mirror and say, who are you today and what do you want to learn? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want your process to become? Who do you want to see? When you do that and you're true to yourself, I mean so true to yourself, because if you're consistently doing what is needed, are you? Ask yourself, am I consistently doing what is needed? Am I growing and learning skills that will benefit me? Ask yourself these questions. And do I believe I can be, do, and have all that I desire? Do I believe this? Am I taking the actions to have the skills? Am I walking the line? When you can get off of that crooked path, and all of us have been there, you're on a crooked path, you don't know which way you want to go, you're up and down, all over the place. When you can get past that and say, okay, you know what? I am taking the lead. I am taking process or progress or whatever you want to say. I am taking the momentum to get where I want to go in my life. I'm going to have the life I want. When you can honestly say, yes, I am, then you're going to find that you will go forward and you will start making the changes that will help you. Not only, like I said, will you benefit your income, you will benefit your well-being, you'll benefit your health, your happiness, your family life. You'll benefit in all areas when you're willing to make the changes. Now, I don't know what those changes are directly for you, per se, but I do know that a lot of us out there are not where we're supposed to be. We're not in tune with the who, the we, the must, the have, all the above. I can think of all these other words, but we're not in tune with that because we're not true to ourselves. And you're saying, okay, well, I'm growing a home-based business so I can spend more time with my family, so I can have more money, so the government can't take away my funds. I've got it coming in. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I'm not having any more time. That's a problem with balancing time and family. And it doesn't have to be stressful, and it doesn't have to be hard. Now, we've all had a problem in our busy lives when we've had the corporate jobs, we've worked the job. Maybe a lot of us are still working the job, and that's great. We need people out there working. We also need people that are entrepreneurs. We also need people with a strong backbone that can say, you know what, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to be an affiliate. I'm going to sell my products, whatever you're doing. We need those people out there who are strong and stand up and say, I'm doing this. Not only are you leaving a legacy to follow you for your family to say, yeah, look what he or she did. Look what grandma or grandpa did. Look what mom or dad did. Look at the life they built for us. They can do that and say that because you did that. And you're being strong, and you're being persevered, and you're being persistent in everything you want. When you do that and you're right there on the cusp of everything happening, You're building your skills. Maybe, like I said, maybe you don't like doing videos. Maybe you don't like being on camera. That's fine. Do audios. Make gifts, do doodles. You can get a doodle package where you can get it for like $67. There's different things you can do that are going to put you out there, your name out there, your picture out there. Even if you don't want to be on camera, guys, you have to get your picture out there. People need to know who you are, what you stand for, and what you're going to be and who you are. I mean, come on. Let's don't let it just stop there. When you're learning how to do attraction marketing, this is all part of life also. Because attraction marketing, any kind of marketing, is actually a life skill. Because even in life, you're marketing yourself. When you go in for a job, when you're going in and you're being interviewed for a job, what happens is, what? You are marketing yourself. You are giving yourself your highlights on what you're good at, what you're going to do, how fabulous you're going to make this company, everything that you're going to benefit from and that they're going to benefit from hiring you. That's marketing. It's also a form of attraction marketing. People don't realize that, and they're like, oh my gosh, I do that when I go for an interview. I talk about how great I am. We don't ask what the company's going to do for me and all the above. That is marketing. But when you learn these skills, and not just for marketing yourself, but for marketing your business, for marketing what you're standing for, and also you're always marketing you. Marketing, like I said, is a skill, and attraction marketing is one that you're going to use throughout your life. Maybe you don't want to have a home business forever. Maybe you just want to have a side hustle that's just going to give you some extra money. Still, attraction marketing. You have to get yourself out there like a commercial. You have to sell what you're selling. You have to attract people back to that. And you have to get yourself out there as knowing something about what you're doing. Put out how happy you are to have this product and how great it is for you and what it's doing for you. So when you do that and you're out there and you're saying, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I use this every day. Let me show you what it's doing for me. That is marketing. Everything you're doing out there is a form of marketing, because you're marketing yourself, you're marketing who you are. It's also your mindset. When you have a mindset that is right there in tune with everything else that's going on, don't you think that you are in that vibration? You're in the mode, you're in the flow of what's going on. And if you are wanting to learn more about attraction marketing, if you're wanting to learn more how to build yourself, how to build your company, how to build your business, how to build everything up from the ground up, or even from the platform that you're on, look at what you're doing, look at how you're doing it, and say, okay, what do I need to do? What is my next step? How can I persevere through this? I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm only thinking about you right now. How can I get to that next step? How can I learn those skills? How can I be that person? How can I have all the above and still be true to myself? So that's a double-edged question, because a lot of people don't realize who they really are. They don't realize how great they are, how what they're saying or doing is holding them back. No one can hold you back but yourself. Maybe you're in a job that's not very happy for you. That's not the job's fault. You need to go and do what's happy for you. You need to go and do what makes you happy. You don't have to work the job that's making you miserable. You don't have to. I know what you're going to say. Before you say it, you're going to say, but I have to take care of my family. Yes, you do have to take care of your family, but why don't you do it on a platform, or do it in a way that makes you happy? Follow your purpose in life. What is your purpose? Think about that. There's so many things that we look at and we just shrug at and say, well, I don't have the skills, or I don't have what it takes to do that, or oh, I would have to work a lot of hours. So what? Life is short. Life is not a long life. If you think 80 or 90 years is a long time, you're mistaken. It's not. It goes by in the blink of an eye. Before we know it, we're old and wrinkled and all of our kids are grown and we're all alone. That is life. Think about that. So as you're growing and as you're progressing and as you are growing the family, growing the lifestyle, are you doing what your purpose is? What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? And are you actually enjoying the life you have? Because you want to enjoy the life you have. You want to enjoy it and be honestly say, I am making changes that benefit me 100%. I am making changes in my business, in my lifestyle. I am making the changes I need every day that is going to grow me and leave a legacy. Because your legacy is what people will remember. They may not remember what color your eyes are. They may not remember every little thing about you, but they're going to remember your legacy. What did you stand for? Did you take the opportunities when they came to you? People are going to remember that. Think about it. Did you take the opportunities when they come to you? Are you involved in growing yourself? Are you involved in progressing? Think about what you're doing and not doing. Because there's opportunities all around you. Learn the attraction marketing. We have a boot camp coming up that is fabulous. And it will help you to grow and to prosper. And it will give you skills that you didn't even know you didn't have. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I do have a link for you. I believe it's in the description. Okay, guys, I'll chat with you later.